When I was very young, I started out in a riding school, and when I started, I used to, in exchange for a riding lesson, I used to help out in the yards. So I got a really good understanding of what hard work and dedication is involved in horses.
I was interested in them when I went pony tracking about 5 or 6 years ago, and I was hooked on them ever since.
With horses, you come to realise that it's not a 9-to-5 job. It never can be, never will be.
It can be hard to find somewhere that offers the hands-on element of learning about horses along with the academic side. And when I did my research after finishing school, Enniskillen was the one place that offered both.
As soon as I walked in and got the tour and heard all about the classes and about the practicals and the theory, I knew I definitely wanted to come here.
The unique thing about CAFRE is that they offer both the practical and academic elements, which, to my knowledge, no one else in the country or even Europe offers that. So I would have spent a lot of time in the breeding yards and the racing yards in the morning, and then in the afternoons would be in the classroom doing the academic side of things.
When I started, everybody from teachers to the staff out in the yard were so incredibly helpful. There was a great atmosphere around, and I think when you're doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work.
Because it's a bit of a smaller college, it's more of a close-knit community, it's like a little family. It's the same people come in every morning to ride, and we all know each other really well. We all have the crack when we're out riding. It runs like a normal yard here in the mornings.
Whenever students come here, we provide them with a very broad range of experiences in racing, breeding and equitation, and we also have a farrier course.
Up here in the breeding yard, the students do an awful lot of hands-on work, from foaling down to handling the brood mares, to handling the newborn foals, to handling weanlings, getting them ready for sales. So it is really, really down to the students to get involved, and actually the honours degree second years run this yard and are involved in many of the decisions that are made.
We have a racing yard which is stabled for 14 horses. Currently we have 5 that are in full training for racing, and we have a selection of older horses as well, schoolmaster types, and we have 1 Irish sport horse as well, used for beginners and people who want to learn how to ride race horses.
For an awful lot of the students, they may never have ridden a thoroughbred before. They ride out the first few mornings, they get a bit of a buzz for it, and then they want to come back every few mornings. And then it gets to the stage where they're the people that you'd be relying on to come in every morning. You see them get better, and they just progress. And then just some of them then go on to do other courses when they leave here, and now they're out working in racing yards.
In equitation, we learn everything about the feeding, welfare of the animals, so that goes through from in the morning when they're in yards, they come down, they feed, they muck out the animals, become accustomed to the animals. This will then lead to their dressage, show jumping, cross-country riding in open spaces. If we can produce students who have a good eye for the welfare, well-being and appearance of the animal, there's always jobs out there for that person.
One of the things we're very, very proud of here at Enniskillen are our industry links. And whenever students leave us, they actually know the industry and the industry knows them. And we're proud to say that over 90% of our students are employed in the industry.
CAFRE Careers Day actually led me to my first job outside of college. I think I had the opportunity to showcase what I had done. It was the first step. So, hugely grateful for that.
We've had employees here that have done their education in Enniskillen. We've had participants on our Flying Start programme who not just have completed a programme but have shone on that programme as great ambassadors for the grounding that they got in Enniskillen. So it's long links, and it's an association we're proud of, and one we hope will continue into the future.
Travel is endless as well within the industry. You can get to go to America, Australia, Dubai, and the Irish have such a good reputation in those countries as well. So when you're coming from Enniskillen, when you put it on your CV and your references, it counts for a lot.
The thoroughbred industry offers huge opportunities at the moment. And I think if you can start out with the kind of education you're going to get at Enniskillen, where you learn the fundamentals, it's a launch pad to what can be a very rewarding career. What we admire so much about graduates of the Enniskillen campus is that they've got a well-grounded education, that it's not just stuff that they've learned in a classroom, but they've also got hands-on experience working with horses. They know what that takes, and we can build on that. So it's a huge plus for us to get anybody coming to us from Enniskillen.